What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. Coming in after a little Christmas break. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. But we're going to dive right into it. I'm going to show off a Pikachu EX deck today that is specifically targeted to counter Gyarados decks, since Gyarados decks have seen a really big surge in an increase of gameplay due to recent tournaments. So this version is specifically aimed to target Gyarados EX. Now, since Gyarados is a water type Pokemon, it's naturally going to be weak to lightning type Pokemon. But honestly, even though this deck is running Pikachu EX, I wouldn't even say like Pikachu EX is the star of this deck. I would honestly say like some of the other Pokemon in here, like Zebstrika are. So Zebstrika makes this deck very good, especially against Gyarados, because it's a stage 1 evolution, attacks for 1 energy. So this Pokemon is usually going to be your ideal play when going first, since you can evolve first and attack for 1 energy, and you can deal 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, whether it's in an active spot or on the bench. So this is going to be excellent for sniping that Magikarp. Since Magikarp has exactly 30 HP, you can snipe the Magikarp before it even evolves into the Gyarados EX. So Zebstrika is very important in this deck, which is why we're running 2 of that line. I'm also running 1 of this new Electabuzz. It's essentially the same as Zebstrika, except it has a little bit different stats. It has a little bit less HP at 70 HP compared to 90, and it does attack for 2 energy instead of 1, but it does slightly more damage at 40 damage compared to 30. And one upside is that it is just a basic Pokemon, so you don't need to find an evolution for it. You just find it, put it into play, put 2 energy on it, and it's good to go. So I'm running 1 of the Electabuzz as well. And then we're running 2 lines of the Galvantula. Now, I really like this card a lot. This card is something that is not going to see play every single game, but it is still a good card. It's a stage 1 evolution with 80 HP. For 2 lightning energy, it's doing 70 damage, but during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. So this is really good at trapping opponents' Pokemon that they just don't want to die, or maybe they're just not ready yet. Like, let's say, for example, they have a Gyarados EX. You can swap in Gyarados EX with Sabrina. We are running double Sabrina in this deck, so you can force them to swap in a Pokemon that's not ready yet, like a Gyarados that has no energy on it, or maybe just like 1 energy on it. And then you can start attacking with Galvantula, and then you can trap it, which is really nice. They can't retreat from you. And it is kind of volatile with Joltik, the basic form of this Pokemon, because it does have 40 HP, so it is fairly weak, it is fairly squishy, but once you get the Galvantula online, it is pretty nice to have. The Joltik does attack for 1 energy, 30 damage, which is pretty nice, combined with the Galvantula, 70 damage for 2 energy. That's 100 damage total if you're going second. And then, of course, we have 2 copies of Pikachu EX. I mean, this card is just so good that, like, we kind of just have to run it, right? Like, I feel like we're kind of just making our deck worse by not playing this card. Like, it's just so good that we just have to, right? But the thing is, Pikachu EX, you know, this deck, what I will say, I think this is one of, if not the hardest decks to pilot as of right now. As far as, like, top meta decks go, because other decks are pretty straightforward, pretty simple, right? Like, let's say, for example, Celebi EX. All you got to do is get Celebi down and get Superior down, put a bunch of energy on Celebi, and just start attacking, right? That's it. Mewtwo decks. You put Mewtwo down, you evolve to Gardevoir, and then you're just attacking 150 each turn, right? That's it. And then Gyarados EX, you just evolve Magikarp into Gyarados, you Misty, you hope you get some high rolls onto your Gyarados, and you just start attacking with your big guy. That's it. Now, you could say, well, you're kind of doing the same thing here. You're just putting energy on Pikachu EX and starting the swing, right? Well, not always. That is the thing with this deck, is there are so many different lines that you can take with this deck that you don't just want to rely on Pikachu EX. Sometimes you want to rely on Electabuzz. Sometimes you want to rely on Zebstrika. Sometimes you want to rely on Galvantula. And then I'm also running 1 copy of Zapdos EX here. This is just a good basic Pokemon that can serve as a tank for us since it has 130 HP. It can attack for 1 energy, 20 damage, just to do some chip damage. And then the 3 energy for potential 200 damage, depending on the coin flips. And it does retreat from 1 energy as well. I will say Zapdos is actually pretty important when you're going up against fighting decks, because all of our Pokemon in this deck, except for Zapdos, are weak to fighting Pokemon. So if we're going against a fighting deck, we're probably getting cooked, to be honest with you. Like, this deck has a very hard time into Golem, because Golem can one-shot our Pikachu EX, and then it has the ability where it takes minus 30 damage, and then they just have the natural type advantage. So Golem is a very hard matchup for us, but in the case that we do go up against fighting decks, we want to be looking for our Zapdos, since Zapdos is weak to lightning and not fighting. And then for the rest of the deck here, we're running 2x speed, or we're not running any potion because we want to be the aggressive one with this deck. We want to be the one putting our opponent in a bad position, right? Like, yes, I do kind of miss having potion in this deck, but we need to run a lot of Pokemon in here so we can consistently get 90 damage with Pikachu EX, right? So we're running a lot of Pokemon here and not so much trainer cards and item cards. So we're running double X speed. We're just full on aggro here, trying to do as much damage as we can. Double Pokeball, double research for draw power, and then the double Sabrina, like I mentioned, can be paired with the Galvantula to trap one of your opponent's Pokemon. This deck takes a lot of nuance to pilot. Every matchup is different. It's going to depend on what your opponent's playing. It's going to depend on your opening hand, what you draw. Turn order is very important with this deck. If you're going first, you usually want to start off with a Zebstrika, since you can evolve first and then attack for 1 energy. If you're going second, well, then it kind of depends, right? Sometimes if I have Joltik and Galvantula in hand, then I'm like, okay, I'll go into the Galvantula line since I know I can evolve him. But if I have Joltik but I don't have Galvantula, it's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to draw into the evolution. So maybe I'll lean into one of my other Pokemon such as Pikachu, Zapdos, or Electabuzz, right? So this deck does take a lot of thinking power, and hopefully I could get some good games to record for you guys. So that's enough yapping for me. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's get into it. We're going second, okay? And our opponent is also playing Lightning. So if we're going second, we have Blitzel, Galvantula, Pikachu. If we're going second against a Lightning deck, I think it's gonna just be who can get Pikachu online faster, probably. So I'm gonna start off with Pikachu EX since he does play better going second, so we can energy right away. And then I'll put the Blitzels on the bench. And hold on, wait, well, hold on. Now this is a spicy deck here. They're running Mienfoo to tech against the electric decks, and then Zubat to tech against the psychic decks. Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. I actually like this. But they do have a Zapdos as well. I doubt they're going to put the Zapdos in. They're going to rely more on the Mienfoo here. We do get Zapdos, which is good. But yeah, we need a X speed here. If I could have X speed or start off with a Zapdos, I would have put Zapdos in. That way we can attack into the Mienfoo. But let's just energy Pikachu EX. We're going to stick with Pikachu. I don't think we need to Sabrina just yet. Sabrina isn't really doing anything. He's got a full bench, so he'll just put in the other Mienfoo probably. But yeah, this is a nice tech. This is actually kind of bad for me. And he can evolve. Okay, so he evolves into Golbat. Does he have the... was it Mienshao? Okay, no Mienshao. But 40 damage, dude, right off the bat. That's pretty nasty. That is nasty. So let's go evolve one of our Blitzels into Zebstrika. And we're just going to attack. We're just going to attack with the Pikachu EX here. Deal 90 damage. Get 1 point. Let's just do what we can, right? Let's try and rush him down before he can evolve this Mienfoo. Yeah, this is an interesting matchup. I'm telling you guys, this deck, like, people like to hate on Pikachu EX. Even though it is a strong deck, it is a meta deck. Like, this deck actually takes some skill to pilot compared to some of the other decks in this game. So X speed, they're gonna treat the Mienfoo. Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was. I guess they just don't want it to die yet. Okay, I think that was a misplay on their part there. I don't think that was the right move to make here. So here, what do we want to do? I could Sabrina now, actually, but I don't think we need to just yet, since I can just one-shot this Golbat. Let's energy a Zapdos. Let's put 1 energy on Zapdos. I kind of wish I drew this Joltik earlier, but whatever. And okay, they're just going to concede. They're just going to concede. They just, yeah, I think they misplayed that game. They misplayed. All right, next game up, going second. Ooh, another lightning deck. Okay, all we have is Blitzel, so this is not great. This is not a great start. Oh, they're running Dedenne. Oh, you know what? I totally, completely forgot to mention Dedenne in the beginning of the video, because I know people will probably talk about this card, be like, why aren't you playing Dedenne? I'm out on this card. I think it sucks, actually. I thought it was going to be really good when I first saw it revealed in the Mythical Island trailer, but I think I overvalued this card. I think it sucks. I think 60 energy is just way too squishy. Yes, being able to paralyze is very powerful, but if you don't paralyze, like, it just feels terrible. It just feels awful. So I think the Dedenne sucks. I'm out on that card. I'm sorry. Okay, so here we got another Blitzel, X speed, Galvantula. We'll just energy Blitzel here. Attack for 20. We can evolve into Zebstrika the next turn. So this is kind of a bad start for us. Blitzel is not what we want to see going second. This is what we want to see going first. If I had the Joltik into the Galvantula, that would have been way better, because I could attack for 30 with Joltik and then 70 with Galvantula. So he's going to put an energy on Pikachu EX. Probably just, yeah, because Dedenne is just, yeah, I'm sorry. This card's bad. This card's bad. I think I overvalued it way too much. Most of the time, I did try it. I did try playing with it, but most of the time, it just felt like a dead card. Like, not necessarily a dead card, but it was just on the bench just to buff up my Pikachu EX. Like, that was its purpose in the deck, right? So if that's the case, I'd rather just have something else like Zapdos or Electabuzz, right? So anyways, we will evolve. Let's see, we'll evolve Zebstrika, and then we'll put an energy on our Pikachu. And I think we're going to attack the... do I want a Sabrina here, actually? I don't know. Sabrina isn't doing much, since Zebstrika can attack any Pokemon anyways. So let's strike first on the Pikachu EX. That'll bring it to 90. If he gets another bench Pokemon plus an X speed, he can take out my Zebstrika. Oh, he's got a research. Yeah, he's definitely gonna have an X speed and another Pokemon. He already drew a lot of cards, so we're gonna need some extra Pokemon to fill out our bench here, so we can put some more damage on this Pikachu here. It's at 90. If he's not running any potions, we can one-shot it with our Pikachu, but we need a full bench. Okay, energizing the Dedenne, so they don't have an X speed. But let's see, are they going to get the Paralyze? Okay, they do. They do. Okay, so it works for them. It works for them. Not for me, but it works for them, sure. That's fine. So we will do that. I'm wondering... Let's see. Let's put an energy on Pikachu EX, right? I kind of want to leave this spot open just in case we draw into either the Joltik or the Zapdos. Actually, Zapdos is probably not going to be good here because it's a lightning matchup, right? But yeah, I guess we'll just chill here. We'll hold on to the cards in our hand. Now, sometimes, look, sometimes the Paralyze is good. Like, that was good, right? That essentially just saved them 30 damage from my Zebstrika. Or I could have retreated, put it in Pikachu EX as well, right? But if you get Tails with this even once, like, this card just feels really bad. Okay, so they're playing Raichu, the genetic Apex one that deals 140. That's one-shotting anything in my deck, so we got to be really careful about that one. And okay, they're gonna Sabrina me here. I don't know what the plan here is exactly. I guess we will put in our Pikachu, since Pikachu is good to go. Are they gonna put in their Pikachu? If they do, I can just kill it though, because I put Pikachu EX on my bench, deal 90 damage. Okay, so they got a second Pikachu EX. Now, are they going to attack? No, they're not attacking with their Pikachu. Okay, they're just putting another energy on the other one. Now they're going to attack with Dedenne. Are they going to get the Paralyze? Are they going to get the Paralyze? They do. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. It works for them, but not for me. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh gosh. Okay, so now we're just stuck. Now we can't do nothing. Do I want to play another Pikachu EX? Do I want to play Electabuzz? I think we play our second Pikachu EX here. And then I'm gonna put an energy on that one. I don't think we need to Sabrina as of right now. We'll just chill. We'll just end our turn again. But yeah, 2 paralyzed in a row. That is insanely lucky. When I was running this card, I was like not getting any paralyzed, man. Oh gosh, now he's got the Surge. He's gonna one-shot my Pikachu. Okay, good game, good game. I respect that move. So that's 2 points for him. So what we'll do is we'll put in our Pikachu. I don't run Giovanni in this deck, unfortunately. Giovanni would be good, but it's kind of hard to make space for him. I like having the double Sabrina. Maybe you could try taking out 1 Sabrina, 1 Giovanni. That could be good for situations like these. Now the question here is, do I want to Sabrina? I'm not sure because he might just put in the Dedenne and then what, right? Actually, yeah, you know what? Let's Sabrina. Let's just Sabrina. I feel like we can't go wrong. If he puts in Dedenne, we get a free point. If he puts in a Pikachu, okay, we're damaging a Pikachu, right? So I feel like it's good either way here. Okay, so they do put in Dedenne. So technically, I'm still doing 60 damage, so I don't need to put in this Electabuzz just yet. We'll just do the 60 damage. All right, now what is their game plan? What's their game plan? So Zapdos comes in. They put an energy on Pikachu EX. Raichu's in the active. There's a lot of moving parts here with this mirror match, man. So let's see what else we got here. We got Zapdos. Okay. We got Zapdos. Do I want to put Zapdos in or do I put in the Electabuzz? I think I actually am going to put in Zapdos because if he Sabrina's me, then it will survive a Pikachu EX hit. Pikachu EX will do a 110. Even with Giovanni, it still survives. But let's use our second Sabrina here. Let's get this Raichu out of here. We need 2 points to win the game, so we're going to start dealing damage to one of his EX Pokemon, in this case, Zapdos EX. So I'm going to put in Zapdos EX on my side in case he Sabrina's me. I'm going to put an energy on Zapdos. And we're attacking for 110 on Zapdos EX. And now we are threatening to win here with the Zebstrika to snipe the Zapdos. Unless he has a potion. Not all Pikachu decks run potions. Okay, so X speed on the Zapdos. Pikachu EX is coming in. They have to have a potion here. If they don't have a potion, I'm winning the game with my Zebstrika. Nope, that's it. That's game, baby. They don't got no potion. Oof. See, this is some high level gameplay right here, ladies and gents. Look, we put in the Zebstrika. And if he had, yep, we just take out the Zapdos. Yep, we had to put our Zapdos on our side to counter his Sabrina. So there's a lot of moving parts there. Okay, we're going second against a Psychic deck. Ooh, Psychic could be bad for me. We got a Joltik and a Zapdos. I do like Joltik going second, but I don't have the Galvantula. So I'm going to start with Zapdos in this case. I could draw into the Galvantula. Definitely possible. We got a Mew and then a Ralt. Okay. Now, the thing is, Galvantula is kind of bad against Mew EX because they could just run Budding Explorer or Expedition or whatever it's called. And technically, Mew can't retreat, but they can still pull it back to their hand with the Budding Expeditioner. So Galvantula does kind of suck against Mew, and then as well as against Weezing and Muck since Koga exists. So let's see, we got Electabuzz. And we got a Blitzel. You know what? I think I'm going to Electabuzz. I think I'm gonna Electabuzz because I don't want to just deal 20 damage into this Mew EX because it's just gonna, he can just retreat it back for free, right? So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put in Electabuzz. I'm gonna energy Electabuzz. I'm wondering if I should put in Blitzel or wait for Pikachu EX. I guess we can wait. I don't want to fill up my bench yet in case I do draw into Pikachu EX. So they're gonna Pokeball. Hopefully there's the Mewtwo. Now hopefully they don't draw into Kirlia. Nope, they got the Kirlia. Okay, so they probably have Gardevoir then, right? So Mew's just gonna attack for 20. That's fine. Okay, so we do get Zebstrika now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna X speed. I'm gonna get Zapdos out of here. I'm gonna retreat him. Put in the Electabuzz. Now I'm gonna energy Electabuzz and attack, but what I'm kind of deciding what to do is, do I want to put this Blitzel in or not? That's the thing I'm kind of thinking of right now. Is do I want the Blitzel or do I want my Pikachu? I guess we put in the Blitzel. Let's do it now, just so we can evolve into Zebstrika. We have the evolution in hand, so let's do this. I'm gonna energy Electabuzz. We don't need to Sabrina since Electabuzz can attack whatever. So we will do that. Thunder Spear onto his Mewtwo. I could target the Kirlia into Gardevoir, but I think it's just... it's probably just better to target the Mewtwo and just try and kill that as fast as we can. Okay, so he's going to keep energying the Mew. Oh, now he has a Gardevoir, so he can do genome hacking. So he can do 40. Oh, he can take out my Joltik. Oh, if he copies the Electabuzz, he can take out Joltik. Yeah, that's annoying. Let's see. Yep, they're going to go ahead and take out my Joltik. Oh, that sucks. Okay. It's only 1 point, though. Only worth 1 point. But we're still good. Okay, we draw into Pikachu EX anyways, so that's nice. So let's evolve Zebstrika. Let's put in Pikachu EX. And let's go ahead and we'll do this. We'll put an energy on Pikachu EX. Now the thing here, this is, oh man, this is kind of a rough spot to be in. I think I'm gonna Sabrina, actually. I probably should have Sabrina before I put the energy, because you want to Sabrina first without giving them a ton of information. So let's Sabrina. Let's get this Mew out of here, because it's just gonna copy my Electabuzz. So here comes Mewtwo EX. I think we'll just attack Mewtwo EX again. If we can take this down before it even gets online, that would be nice. It's at 70 HP. He needs 2 potions to survive a Pikachu EX hit. Okay, so he's just going to put the energy... Okay, so he's putting the energy on Mewtwo, but retreating it with the Leaf. Mew EX comes back in. Now, what's the play here, man? What's the play here? Genome hacking to deal 40 onto my Pikachu. Okay, I mean, sure. You can do that. Let's go ahead, Pokeball. Let's draw some cards here. We get another Joltik. Another Joltik. So, okay, we got some decisions to make here. I want to keep chipping away at this Mewtwo, right? Because he can... Yeah, he can take me out here with the... If he just retreats this Mew, puts in Mewtwo EX, then it's online. I think we need to put in... I think we need a Sabrina. We need to Sabrina. We need to force him to put in the Gardevoir. I don't think he's going to put in the Mewtwo. Yeah, because he doesn't want Mewtwo to die. Let's put an energy on... Oh man, we either want to energy Pikachu or Zebstrika. I think we want to energy Pikachu, just so that is online. I'm going to energy, or I mean attack. Just keep on chipping away at Mewtwo EX. That's it. Puts it at 30 HP. It can die one more time from Electabuzz, or it can die from Zebstrika as well, unless he has a potion. That's already both my Sabrinas gone, so that makes things a little bit difficult. Now he can do this. He's gonna have to energy his Gardevoir to retreat it. And then what? And then what's he gonna put in? The Mew? Yep, so Mew comes in. Keep it's just gonna keep copying my Electabuzz to chip away at my Pikachu EX, I guess. That's the plan there. Yep, so chipping away at my Pikachu EX. Okay, so essentially we can't keep Electabuzz in because he's just gonna copy Electabuzz to kill Pikachu and he wins the game because he only needs 2 points. Let's draw some cards first with Research, Pokeball, Pikachu. Okay, let's do Pokeball and another Blitzel. I think that's all my basic Pokemon in my deck. I believe so. Okay, so now what we want to do is I'm going to retreat Electabuzz. We're going to put in Zebstrika. We're going to use Zebstrika to snipe the Mewtwo. So that takes out Mewtwo. But now he can copy my Zebstrika to deal 40, or no, not 40, but 30 to Pikachu. But it's not going to kill him. It's not going to kill him. Pikachu will survive with 10 HP. But now Zebstrika and Electabuzz are risky. We can't have them in because he's just going to copy them. Oh gosh. But then if I put in... He might have me here. I think he might have me here with his Mew. Because if I put in Zapdos, he just copies my Zapdos. Oh yeah, this guy... I think this guy might have me. So another energy on the Mew. And then... What are they going to do? Just copy Zebstrika again. Genome hacking. Yep, 30 damage onto the Mew. So, yeah, that's... Oh, man, that is rough. That is rough. Oh, man, he's got me in a tight spot here. Okay, so what we got to do... Oh, man. Okay, so let's do this. We'll retreat. We'll put in Zapdos. And this is all we can do essentially is just hope that he does not high roll once he copies my Zapdos. That's essentially all we have to do here. Yeah, he played this very well with his Mew, I'm not gonna lie. Copying my Electabuzz and my Zebstrika to take down my my Pikachu. Oh my gosh, double Gardevoir? So actually, he doesn't even need the Mew anymore, huh? Oh, Sabrina. Oh, he got me. You got me, man. You got me. You won this one. Oh man, this was a good game. This was a good game. I think this was a lot of sort of mind games. I was thinking, does he have the budding Expeditioner? Does he not? But him using my Electabuzz and Zebstrika against me to take out the Pikachu. That was very smart of them, and them taking out the Joltik I think was very important as well, getting that early point. So that was very well played on their part. Okay, keep gaining games where we're going second. Let's see, we're going against a water deck. Okay, we do have Joltik and Galvantula, so I'm gonna start off with the Joltik here. Zapdos, and the good thing with Joltik is if they're playing Staryu, we can one-shot a Staryu. Okay, no, it's Eevee Vaporeon. Because if it is Staryu, we can one-shot it because it has 50 HP. Joltik does 30 plus the weakness advantage of 20. But this Eevee right here could high roll my Joltik actually with just 2 heads, right? He just needs 2 heads to take out this Joltik. Oh, there's the Magikarp. There's the Eevee. Okay. Okay, we do get Electabuzz though, so we can snipe that Magikarp. Let's Professor's Research first to see what we can draw. Another Galvantula and then a Pikachu EX. Go ahead, do Electabuzz. We'll put in Pikachu. And if I had X speed, maybe I would energy the Electabuzz, but I'm just gonna energy Joltik now and just start attacking, right? So now we hope that they do not high roll me with their coin flips and take out my Joltik. Okay, they're just gonna retreat actually, so they're gonna leave and put in the other Eevee. Yeah, put in the other Eevee. All right, you better not high roll me, dude, or I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, thank you. Thank the Lord. Oh my gosh. I have gotten screwed over so many times by this Eevee. Okay, so we can Sabrina, but we don't want to Sabrina yet, because then he'll just put in the other Eevee, right? Let's evolve to Galvantula here. Energy the Galvantula. And then... Oh, we got him! We got him, dude. He just said, I'm out. I'm out. Oh my gosh. Get wrecked. Okay, this game we're going first against a Psychic deck. All I got is Joltik, unfortunately. Ooh, Kangaskhan? Haven't seen Kangaskhan in a hot minute. Okay, we got Blitzel, so now we just need to look for Zebstrika. So I'm going to Pokeball first, filter out a basic Pokemon, hit another Joltik, and then if we get Research, if we can hit a Zebstrika, that would actually be really good for us. Another Research Pokeball, we'll go ahead Pokeball again, and another Blitzel. Okay, so we got two... the only thing I'm kind of worried about is red card, holding on to all these cards in my hand. And now you might be thinking, who plays red card? But it's happened. I get red carded a lot in this game, I swear. But we'll hold on to our hand here, because I want to save some spots for my other Pokemon. Kangaskhan is interesting though. I was gonna say I wonder if it's like a Gengar deck, but no, it just looks like Mewtwo Gardevoir with a Kangaskhan kind of thrown in there. So yeah, I think our plan here is just ignore the Kangaskhan, and we want to snipe the Ralts or the Mewtwo. And what do they get here? They get, oh, double heads. Wow. Wow, right off the bat. So my Joltik is just dead. Nice. Joltik's dead, so we will put in our Blitzel. Hopefully I can find my Zebstrika. Oh, there's a Galvantula. So let's do Research. Looking for Zebstrika here. X-Speed, Sabrina. Oh, gosh. That's not what we're looking for. That is not it. Okay, so let's go Joltik. We'll put the other Joltik down. I'm wondering, do I... You know what? Maybe we just risk it. Maybe we just risk the Joltik. Because if we can do Joltik, Galvantula, trap the Mewtwo or the Ralts, like that could be worth it. So let's go Joltik. We'll just attack for 30 here. And then next turn we can Sabrina. I can't Sabrina this turn because I used Professor's Research already. Okay, so they got Kirlia. And they got the Mewtwo. Man, Mewtwo decks always find the Gardevoir line like right away, man. I swear, dude. Giovanni. Oh, he does have Giovanni. So he just needs one heads to take out my Joltik. Please do not. Do not. Tails. We're in it. We're still in it. We're in the game. We are in the game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. And we get Pikachu. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh, that was scary. That was very scary. So I could evolve into Galvantula and just take out this Kangaskhan right now, but we don't care about this Kangaskhan. We need to take out Mewtwo or the Kirlia. So I'm going to Sabrina. I'm going to Sabrina first thing before I do anything else. I don't want to give him any information as to what I'm playing here. So they're going to put in Mewtwo. Okay, so we're just going to trap your Mewtwo then, bro. So Galvantula comes in. I'm putting Pikachu in as well. And we're dealing 70 here. 70 on a Mewtwo, and it's trapped. If he gets Gardevoir, then yeah, he can do the Psychic Sphere, but he can't do the Side Drive for 150. Ocean onto Mewtwo. That's not going to do much for you. So Gardevoir comes in. Yep. Eye Shadow on the Mewtwo. Yep, Psychic Sphere. Yep. Do your thing, man. I've seen this one before. I've seen this one a million times. I already know. I know your every move. Okay, we got Sabrina. We don't want a Sabrina because we want to keep this Mewtwo trapped. We want to leave this spot open for Electabuzz or Zapdos. I'm going to energy my Pikachu. And we are going to just attack for 70 again onto the Mewtwo, but we're going to trap him. So this Mewtwo is dying next turn. No matter what, this Mewtwo is just dead. And they got a Jinx. Jinx isn't too good against my deck. My deck, all of my Pokemon attack for 2 or less, except for Zapdos, which does have the 3 energy attack, but even then, it's not really... I'm not using that attack very often. So okay, so that's gone. And now put in Blitzel if I draw into Zebstrika, but we'll just put in the Pikachu here. And let's see what we can do. There's the Zapdos. So go put our Zapdos in. And then I don't need to put in this Blitzel just yet. Do this. We're going to deal 60 damage. It's still going to kill Mewtwo. We don't need to fill up our bench just yet, right? That's 2 points. 2-2. We're tied 2-2, baby. We still have a Sabrina to work with as well. If he Sabrina's me, I got an X speed I could work with. So Gardevoir comes in. Okay, he's gonna deal 60 damage, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're just gonna attack for 60? That's it? Not winning the game, buddy. He's gonna do Side Shot onto my Pikachu EX, but it doesn't even matter because we have Sabrina. Let's go. Double Sabrina coming in clutch, baby. This card is cracked. Sabrina's absolutely cracked. It doesn't matter what he puts in. It doesn't matter. We just put in another electric Pokemon on the bench. Boom. We're attacking for 90. Doesn't matter where his energy goes. Doesn't matter. They can see. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Get wrecked. Galvantula, MVP of the game. Let's see if we can get a game where I'm going first. I think I've been going second all of these. Oh, yeah. There we go. Going first. Okay. So, oh, it's a fighting deck. Oh, gosh. Okay, so this might be bad. This could be bad. The good news is we do have Blitzel into Zebstrika, which is what we want for going first. Hitmonlee and Marshadow. Oh, gosh. This is gonna... Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I'm kind of scared of fighting decks while playing this deck, to be honest. I'm going to hold on to the second Blitzel. I don't think we need to... We don't really need to do anything else here. And yeah, if I just put another Pokemon on the bench, it's just free damage for his Hitmonlee, right? So what's the move here? What do I want to target? I think we actually want to target the Marshadow. Or what's the... he's going to put in the Farfetch'd. Okay. I think we do want to target Marshadow. But I don't know, this Farfetch is going to be kind of annoying as well, huh? Okay, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and Pokeball. We get an Electabuzz. Electabuzz is pretty good. We'll put that in. We'll put Zebstrika in. Now, if I attack with Zebstrika to Farfetch, that's going to deal 50 damage. Or do I want to attack the Marshadow? I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I think we want to attack the Farfetch'd at this point. Or do I want to Sabrina here as well? Maybe we do Sabrina. Yeah, maybe I just don't even want to deal with this Farfetch'd actually. Haven't put in the Hitmonlee. Energy Zebstrika. Yeah, let's target the Marshadow because I feel like if we kill anything before the Marshadow, then we're just enabling the Marshadow. So we want to try and take out this Marshadow first if we can. So we want our Zapdos in this matchup because it's a fighting deck. So oh, they potioned the Marshadow. Do they have a Giovanni to one-shot my Zebstrika? No, they do not. That is good. That's good. Okay, another Sabrina. Do I want a Sabrina? Maybe not. Maybe just leave it in. Maybe just hang on to this one. I'm just going to do Zebstrika again onto Marshadow. That'll take it down to 40 HP, and then I can snipe it with the Electabuzz next turn, unless he has another potion. Oh, and then a second Marshadow. Oh my gosh, it doesn't even matter. He's got another Marshadow. Double Marshadows, bro. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put in Electabuzz. Yeah, oh man, this Farfetch is cooking me. This Farfetch is absolutely cooking me. Okay, we could put in Pikachu here. See, the problem is I one-shot this Farfetch'd. Marshadow is just online and starts just kicking my ass, right? So let's do... Oh god, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We go Electabuzz. I'm gonna do 40. Do I want a Sabrina? I don't know. This is hard. This is very hard. I think I'm just gonna attack. We're gonna attack the healthy Marshadow for 40 now. And we're chipping away. We are chipping away. Now he's put an energy on each Marshadow. Oh gosh, man. The thing is the Marshadow just destroys my Pikachu EX as well. So I think what I need to do here is I just need to buy time. I just need to buy time until I get my Zapdos. We really need Zapdos in this matchup. Oh god, there it is. Thank you. Thank you, Zapdos. Zapdos, you are so beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna put in Zapdos. We put in energy on our Zapdos, and now here with Electabuzz, what are we taking out, right? We can take out the Farfetch. We could take out either of the Marshadows. I think we just take out one of the Marshadows here. So those guys are very dangerous. They're just 100 damage just lined up, ready to go, right? So we'll do that. That's one Marshadow gone. We're tied 1-1, but now he has another Marshadow. That was this Farfetch. This Farfetch is actually putting in work. I ain't gonna lie. This Farfetch is kicking my ass right now, dude. Farfetch with Marshadow, that's actually a pretty smart combo because he does a lot of damage, but he's very squishy. So it's like he does a lot of damage, and then he dies, and then Marshadow comes in and then does cleanup, right? So Farfetch and Marshadow is actually a pretty nasty combo. I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit more. Oh, they're gonna Sabrina me? Okay, well then I will just put in my Zapdos. Oh, he's gonna put in Hitmonlee to snipe the Electabuzz. That's what he's gonna do, huh? Yep, so Hitmonlee comes in to snipe my Electabuzz. Yeah, that makes sense. RIP Electabuzz, you did your job. Okay, so now we are in danger. We are in danger. So I have a couple decisions to make here. Do I want a Sabrina, and where do I want to put this extra energy towards? I think I do want a Sabrina. So let's Sabrina first before doing anything else here. And then depending on what he puts in can kind of influence my decision from there. He's going to put in the Farfetch'd. This is really tough, man. This is really tough. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Okay, I'm running out of time. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna peck. I don't know if that was the right move. I put energy on the Pikachu EX. Peck with the Zapdos. I don't know if it's the correct move though, because he's gonna do 40. He could deal 40 to Zapdos, and then that puts it within range of Marshadow. Oh no, he's putting in the Hitmonlee. Okay, so Hitmonlee comes in. And, oh, he's just targeting the Blitzel. Oh no, because Blitzel... Oh, I think they got me. I think they got me, because I do this. I can retreat. Zap. Yep. Hitmonlee kills the Blitzel. I think they got me. I think they got me. They navigated this very well. I put in Pikachu EX. I take out the Hitmonlee, but then I just die to the Marshadow. So yeah, they got me. All they need to do now is just energy Marshadow and take out Pikachu. Unless they forgot. Did they forget they have Marshadow? Did they forget? That would be my only way to win. Wait. Oh wait, no, they just do Hitmonlee to Blitzel anyways. It doesn't even matter. So they had multiple outs to win here. So they got me. They got me good. They got me in a corner here. So very well played on their part. I'm not sure what I could have done better. I think we just needed that Zapdos EX earlier, I think, and Maybe I just shouldn't have put in that Blitzel since it was just kind of a liability as well. All right, this will probably be our last game here. Going first against Fire Deck. Okay, something different. We'll start off with Blitzel. Even though I don't have the Zebstrika, we could probably draw into it since we do have Pokeball and Research and a Pidgey. Hold on now, a Pidgey in a Fire Deck? Okay, that's interesting. Double Pokeball, that's nice. So let's filter out our basics. And then that should give us a higher chance of drawing into our Zebstrika with our Professor's Research. Let's do this. Pokeball, Pokeball, Research. Another Blitzel and a Galvantula. Okay, that's fine. We'll just fill up our bench with a Pikachu and a Joltik, and we'll just end our turn there. This is interesting. They're playing double Pidgey with Fire Energy, so I wonder what they are cooking here. What are they cooking? So we get Pikachu. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. Blitzel. Yeah, no Zebstrika, unfortunately. But I'm gonna Sabrina. That way we can attack the Pidgey that has energy on it. And we will attack for 20, but it deals 40 because of the weakness. Now, if we had the Joltik, I would have just killed this Pidgey outright. No Joltik. Oh, it's a Druddigon deck. Okay, so it's fire and water. And then probably Pidgeot EX, which I don't see a lot of people running anymore. Pidgeot EX. And now he's got... Oh, man. Okay, so now what do we want to do here? Let's just put an energy on... I think Pikachu. Yeah, we'll just put an energy on Pikachu. Now here, Druddigon, this is where Zebstrika and Electabuzz come in really handy because you don't want to attack into this Druddigon, right? And then Pikachu, or not Pikachu, but Zebstrika and Electabuzz can just get around this Druddigon and just attack the bench Pokemon, but no Zebstrika, there's a Joltik. Let's go ahead. Oh man, this kind of sucks, right? Let's just do this. We'll retreat our Blitzel. Yeah, so in this matchup, we'd probably want our Zebstrika or Electabuzz. We don't have either yet. We'll just do this. We'll just attack for 90 with our Pikachu EX, even though it is going to take 20 damage back. Still want to do a little bit of damage here. And if it is Pidgeot EX, then his deck is going to be kind of strong against mine since his Pokemon scale with how many Pokemon are on my bench, and I want a lot of Pokemon on my bench for Pikachu EX. Now we get Zebstrika. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to ignore this Druddigon. We don't even care about this Druddigon. We're going to do that. And I think I'm going to Energy Galvantula here. Galvantula could be good in this matchup. Could also be good because we can, if Zebstrika dies, that's 1 point. Galvantula dies, that's another point, and then we can finish off with the EX Pokemon. So let's go Zebstrika. And we're going to target that Pidgey with all the energy on it. And he needs a way to survive with this Pidgey because if not, then that's a lot of energy just gone. But he's got 9 cards in hand. There's got to be something that they can do. Either a potion or Pidgeotto to evolve it. Yep, there's a potion. So they are going to heal it. Man, Electabuzz would have been clutch here, man. Put an energy on the Druddigon in the back. So, there's Electabuzz, but way too late. Way too late, my friend. We'll go ahead put an energy on the Galvantula, and we're just going to keep chipping away at that Pidgey. Just keep chipping away at it. Oh, and they just conceded. I wonder if they just did not draw their evolutions. They must have just got really unlucky. All right, so that's the deck, and those are the games. I try to include a bunch of different games with different scenarios against different decks, where I was going first, where I was going second. We didn't run into a ton of water decks. I think just the one, and they quit before the Gyarados even got going. But this deck did its job. We didn't run into any Celebi. With Celebi, my strategy is usually just to get Pikachu EX online as fast as possible. You just want to try and be faster than them and take out their Celebi before it gets going. So yeah, this deck is pretty difficult to play, I would say, in my opinion, because every matchup is different. I mean, what I showed you today was just a fraction of different games, and I'd even play perfect, right? There was a couple losses I had in there, and it's gonna happen. This deck is just really tough to play, but I think it is very rewarding. So if you do know how to play the game, or you want to challenge yourself to get better at this game, then I think you want to try this deck out and let me know how it works for you. I think Pikachu EX is still a top tier deck. I don't know if I would say it's the #1 deck in the meta right now, but I think it's still up there, definitely a top tier deck. And there's a ton of different ways you can build this deck, right? This version of this deck specifically is just aimed to target Gyarados decks, but you could also play into other versions of the deck. You can play around with Voltorb Electrode, you could play around with Surge and the old Raichu or the new Raichu. So yeah, there's different ways you could play it. And then there's Dedenne, of course. Dedenne, I think I mentioned earlier, but I think I'm out on this card. I think it sucks. Honestly, I think I overvalued it. Like, it can be really good when you get the Paralyze off, but when you don't, like, this is just a 60 HP Pokemon that's doing 10 damage, right? So, I don't know. I think this card sucks. I think maybe if you really want to, you can include it, like, as a one-of in your Lightning decks. I wouldn't include 2. I think 2 is too much, but maybe 1 is fine, sure. If anything, it's just a bench Lightning Pokemon to buff your Pikachu EX. But yeah, all in all, I don't really like this card anymore, actually, after playing with it. So I would prefer just another Electabuzz or a Zapdos, in my opinion. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.